Hello everyone. Thank you for coming up today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or that have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Please do not forget to hit on the like button. More information are coming up regarding the lady who killed the billionaire Micheal Ataga. Right now, her dad has also been arrested. And if you could go back, you would see that in the police commissioner's statement, he said that some people were also involved, but they are at large at the moment. She had already confessed. The video was captured of her confession, how she killed Mr. Micheal. I had posted the video. Please, you could go back to see the previous video I had just posted. That is where you hear live and direct from the killer herself, that's Chidinma. And according to the reports, the men of the Lagos State Police Command have also arrested the father of Chidinma Ojukwu, who allegedly stabbed the chief executive officer of Super TV, Usifo Ataga, to death. And there is another video that has also surfaced showing Chidinma in some activities prior to this particular event. I'm still going to leave another new video behind so you would watch and see Chidinma, even see her carrying out a particular action that seemed like this lady is used to carrying harmful objects to do evil things. Right after this conversation will be that particular video. Also, a top police source who pleaded anonymity. He didn't want his identification to be known for security reasons because he was not authorized to speak on this particular matter. You know, issues of investigation, some people are assigned, some policemen are assigned, and some are not even allowed to get involved at all. So for those that are not allowed to get involved, they try as much as they can to stay away from cases that have not been handed to them. And that is why this policeman don't want his own identity disclosed, because he's not part of the officers under this particular issue that has actually taken place. He said that the suspect and her father were arrested at their residence at number 57 Akinwumi Street, Alagumeji, Yagba on Wednesday. The father was arrested for resisting Chidinma's arrest and for becoming violent with policemen who went to apprehend her. Also, it was gathered that the man did not believe that his daughter committed any crime until she confessed on Thursday, adding that he was being detained at the State Criminal Investigation and Intelligence Department, Panti Yaba. You know, when you have a child who's still living with you, grown up, and even in the university, she's not living off campus, to the parents, they feel that they know the in and out of their kids. They know where their kids are going to, because your kid will definitely tell you a lie when they're going to places that you as a parent will not approve. So to avoid you disapproving them going out, they will tell you a place that they know you would say yes, you can go. And that was what Chidinma did. I'm sure this was what she might have been doing, because from all indication, you can see that this lady in the video, she didn't even seem remorseful. She didn't even show any sign of she regrets her actions. It says that this lady might have committed crime like this, but she was never caught. But unfortunately, this time around, she was actually caught, because a girl of 21 years who would think of stabbing somebody multiple places is not a novice in killing. A novice would not even attempt to stab, not to talk of stabbing multiple places. Thinking of even raising a knife alone, it's enough to tell about this girl's personality. And it was also seen that this particular lady, who claimed that it was a thing of struggle and still standing on the fact that it was an act of self-defense that made her kill Mr. Micheal Ataga, which a lot of people are not even buying into that particular story. And someone also said that Chidinma stays with her dad, that her dad and her mom don't live together. Her father was arrested on Wednesday because he felt his daughter is innocent, that why would he watch and allow them take his daughter away from the house. He tried to resist that arrest and even got a little bit physical with the policemen, and that was what made them to take the father into their own custody, so as to allow them carry out their job. You see how some kids are very, very deceitful to their parents. She told her dad that she was going for an ushering job, unknown to her dad that this girl had planned the killing of this particular man. And on the day they went out, this lady was dressed in black because they had gone to a restaurant to have some drinks and ate some things there. And you would see her in that particular restaurant dressed in black. She was wearing a black mini gown. That is to tell you that this particular person knew what she was actually doing. She had planned this act already. The father never believed that his daughter would commit such a horrible crime, not until on Thursday, yesterday, when she openly confessed. And at the moment, the father is still at the Panti police station, but he wasn't paraded alongside with the daughter because they've not yet held anything against him other than resisting arrest and being a little bit physical with the policeman. Chidinma, who claimed to be a 300 level student in the Department of Mass Communication in the University of Lagos, had already confessed yesterday to stabbing Ataga to death while she was paraded at the State Police Command headquarters in Ikeja, Lagos, Nigeria. And they had to confront, definitely, they would go to find out more information about this girl. And since she is a student of the University of Lagos, they would still want to verify all those information to be sure that this person actually goes to school in the University of Lagos. For some people like this, they can forge identity cards, they can do a whole lot of things to have their way. So when they got there, they spoke with a lecturer in the department who also didn't want to disclose his identity, and this is what he said. I know Chidinma because of her beauty and innocent look. She is an introvert to the core. Left for her striking beauty, she is not likely to be noticed by anyone because she doesn't talk in class. So you see, this person is a slow poison, because they said people that would not talk much, they are the ones that do more horrible things that you can even imagine with your two naked eyes. Also, another lecturer confirmed that Chidinma is a 300 level student in the department, which is what the police really wanted, to be sure that this girl is not impersonating anybody. She was actually a student. And this is what one of the other lecturers said. Yes, in our group chats, where there are several professors, it was confirmed that she is a 300 level part-time student of mass communication, Unilag. And they even met some of her classmates to also make verification regarding her lifestyle, if there's anything that would link her to being a murderer or someone who is into acts of killing. The classmate also didn't want to disclose her identity and said this was the response. Yes, Chidinma is a 300 level part-time student of mass communication. I know her, but we are not on talking terms. She doesn't interact with many people. She is a recluse. She is a cool girl who comes for lectures and leaves afterwards. She has few friends who she talks to. I don't really know much about her. Another student also said that he had not seen her in the current semester, adding that their lectures could not hold on Thursday as lecturers did not turn up after what had actually happened. And this is what one of the other students said. I have not seen her this semester since we resumed on May 10th. We were supposed to have lectures today, but the lecturers did not turn up. Likewise, our issue has been a major topic on our WhatsApp platform. It was a chaotic debate as members took sides. And in a setting like this, a school forum, definitely you expect a lot of comments, a lot of things to be said. And owing to the fact that University of Lagos is one of the outstanding universities in Nigeria, you don't expect all this kind of a thing to pipe load. They will dig deep to ensure that they get to the root of this particular matter. And the students said they usually receive lectures between 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. weekdays. And the spokesperson for Unilag, that's Nonye Ogwama, refused to confirm if Chidinma was indeed a student of the institution. Also, Nonye said she would not respond and slammed the media for publishing Chidinma's claim of being a student of the institution. So look at another thing again now. So why is the spokesperson for the Unilag sector now saying why should they publish Chidinma as being a student? It's now a disgrace to the school, and so that's why the spokesperson is not happy that they have actually published Chidinma's name and tagging her as a Unilag student. But going from further investigations, it's been confirmed from lecturers and even students that she is actually a student of their department and a student of Unilag. So why should the spokesperson now try to make it look like they just exposed the school or they brought the school like a bad name by tagging a murderer as a student? She is a student. That can't be a hidden factor. They should bring it out there in the open. There's nothing that should be hidden anymore. What this girl has committed is not just a minor crime. It's a very big offense. This is a human being living like you. You took him away from his wife and his children, even though he was at the wrong place with the wrong person. That is just the truth about it. Being with another lady when you're married, it's a wrong thing. And then being with someone who doesn't even have your interest at heart. This someone who was just out for her own personal gains from you, and all she wanted was just the money and nothing more than that. The spokesperson responded in an angry manner. She said, "You did not contact me before. You are just doing so now after you had published it on your website. We have no comment." She angrily responded. There's no need for all of this from the spokesperson of Unilag. It's already in the open there that Chidinma Ojukwu is a student of the University of Lagos and she can't change it overnight. It's because it's affecting the school, it's giving the school a bad name. Well, that is what Chidinma has brought upon herself and every other person around her. Also, when challenged with the fact that the parade was a live broadcast, the Unilag spokesperson remained adamant. She didn't want to still say anything even after the confession that surfaced yesterday, and insisting that the name of the institution should not have been mentioned. Why shouldn't they mention the name of the institution when she is a member of that particular institution and she committed a horrible crime? They will carry out investigation, so they want to know more about her. And moreover, they found the ID card of the University of Lagos with her, and they need to be sure that she is not actually impersonating somebody else, or she is not faking an identity of being a student. And since it's been confirmed that she is a student, it has to come out in the open also. And during her parade, Chidinma confessed to withdrawing just 380,000 from the deceased account to pay her school fees. Guys, can you believe this is what this lady is saying? When millions were withdrawn from Mr. Ataga's account, and also 10 million was found in her account. How did she get the 10 million into her own account? You're seeing that a lot of things are not adding up. This lady is just trying to make it suit herself. Since Mr. Ataga is late, he can't speak up, he can't defend himself, the dead can't speak, so she would say everything in her favor, but she's still tagged as a murderer, someone who killed a human being like you. And the State Commissioner of Police, who is Mr. Hakim, had earlier said that the 21 years old undergraduate was tracked for 48 hours and was arrested at her parents' residence in the Yaba area of the state on Wednesday. And he stated that casual workers cleaning the building where the incident took place discovered Ataga's remains in the service apartment. Isn't this so sad? Can you imagine that this girl is so mean that she killed this guy, left him there in the room, didn't even say, okay, let her even call somebody to come and assist her, or to even see how they can resuscitate him. But she decided that she would leave him till he's dead and be sure that he's dead before she left the room. That's exactly what she did. And this is what the commissioner of police still had to say. He said this again today. These are his words. The victim, one Usifo Micheal Ataga, happened to operate a media house. The lady Chidinma Ojukwu, 21 years old, a 300 level mass communication student of the University of Lagos, checked into the service apartment in Lekki with the man on a Sunday. They were there together as friends, but on Tuesday she departed and left the man inside. So when the man did not come out on Tuesday and Wednesday, those who were evacuating the trash bins were in to do their normal duty and discovered that the door to the apartment was half opened. When they entered, Ataga was found on the floor in a pool of blood. He wore only his pair of boxers. So we started our investigation and were able to track the prime suspect and got her arrested. She has confessed to the crime. She said the drugs and alcohol that both of them took got them high and they were trying to have fun, but she resisted and the man insisted on having his way, and that led to the fracases. She reached out for the kitchen knife and stabbed the man twice in the neck and in the stomach. After he died, she took his belongings and fled. And Chidinma also said that Ataga became violent after she turned down his request for more. That is, him sleeping with her again, adding that she stabbed him under the influence of drugs and alcohol. These were her own words again. I checked for the place we lodged online on Sunday and sent the details to him and he paid. On Monday we were together drinking and smoking. We had fun and I went to get food. On Tuesday he was trying to make advances at me, but I was tired and he became violent and forced his way and I gave in. In the afternoon we smoked and ate. We became high and I wasn't happy with the first round of the illicit acts that we had together. I was on my own smoking, drinking and eating my food when he came to me while I was watching a movie. I told him I was not happy with what he did the first time. I told him he was not assisting me with anything, but was playing around with me. He told me to take his ATM card and withdraw any amount I wanted and gave me the PIN. But I told him that was not what I meant. So I became violent. I was defending myself and at some point he hit my head on the wall and I retaliated. He was choking me and I was on the kitchen cabinet. So I stretched out and grabbed a knife and stabbed him twice in the neck and once in the stomach. When Ataga became weak, Chidinma said she fled the apartment and withdrew money from his account for her school fees. She said this again. We smoked SK and loud. While he was lying there, I changed my clothes, looked for the key from where he kept it, and left the room. When I left, I didn't reach out to anybody. I didn't feel good about what I did. I withdrew 380,000 naira and not 5 million from his account. I feel a lot of remorse. I wanted to use the money I withdrew to pay my school fees. I felt disappointed when the police arrested me at my parents' house, and it was when I was arrested around 10 p.m. that my parents got to know about the incident. I live with my parents. I left home on Sunday and told them that I was going for ushering job. I used the foreign number I generated in texting the owner of the apartment. Also, exhibits recovered from Chidima include a driving license, complimentary cards, Access Bank's statement account, a Nigerian passport with a certain number belonging to the suspect, one fake driving license bearing Mary Johnson with the suspect's photograph. You can imagine. One national identification card bearing the suspect's name, UBA automated teller machine debit card bearing the suspect's name, and a University of Lagos ID card in her name. You can see that this lady is known for being a horrible person. She has an ID card with a different name but her face in it. What does it say about this Chidima lady? It shows that she has been into horrible acts. That wasn't her first time. For her to even have an ID card with her face in it but not her real name shows a lot about her. And she's now still making claims that she only withdrew 380,000 naira. Meanwhile, GTB had to place an embargo on that account because huge funds were leaving the account countlessly, and that was why they had to ban it, because they requested for change of account details. But the person who was initiating that transfer knew that they can't initiate any change since the account doesn't belong directly to them, and then that forced GTB to place embargo. Would GTB place an embargo on account for just 380,000 naira? That is not true. This lady is not saying the whole true side of the story, but I'm glad she has been caught and her parents will get to know who this lady really is. This lady seemed like someone who must have been killing before. This is not her first time. It's a big pity that this young man passed away like this. Well, may the soul of Micheal Osifo rest in peace. More heartfelt sympathy to his wife and children who just got to hear that their father and husband is dead. Friends, what do you all think about this particular lady? Do you also agree that this lady, it's not like her first time of committing acts or horrible acts like this? Please, if you have anything to say, you could put that down at the comment section. I'm leaving the video behind so you can see more about Chidima lady. Thank you. God bless you all.
To interview you guys, please go on, please don't do this to me. Don't mind that. Let her be questioning you. You know what you should do? I'm enjoying. You know what she should be doing? She should be on Arise TV. You know what? Why are you shy? You can't do that too, because are you shy? And not be studio, but even this place. Come. Me wait say sit down here they drink, I be full. And me wait they sit down here they drink, I be full. Not be studio now, but you've done very well. I like your chop knuckle. Come, we can promote you. Hello.
She's showing her skills.
Yeah, she's showing her skills. Yeah, she is. She is. You've done well. I be Chidima. You've done well, man. Anyway, nice one. Later.